we are the Lambda MA directors graduating this year, and our shows are 3 of the 4 that will be in the Greenhouse Festival.
I'm directing a production of The Chairs by Ionesco, and this version of The Chairs is about 2 young men in developing countries such as India that are grappling with the psychological impact and kind of tussle of growing up in a country that is at the peak of capitalizing and capitalization.
I'm directing WOLFIE by Willis, and it is a play that focuses around 2 sisters and their lives and how they separate from each other and come back together, how they run parallel to each other. It's magical and wild and anarchic and fun, but also with this kind of iron rod through it that is deeply heartbreaking but very powerful and feels very imperative and like it demands your attention, which hopefully this production will.
I'm directing Sophie Treadwell's MACHINAL, which is a 1920s American expressionist play that deals with the effects of misogyny on the female psyche, bringing it into today and looking specifically at the relationship of women to technology. One thing I was thinking about as I was preparing for this is how important the Orange Tree space was in actually picking this play. We, have the opportunity to work in such an intimate space. The fact that the audience is so close to the action that we're completely in the round, I think actually was really an important part of choosing this play for me. Because
when I first read the play, there was something the tonality of it was so Asian. Kind of reminded me, and naturalistic, absurd, but also naturalistic, because the kind of heightened emotions of this like elderly couple really resonates with a lot of cultural behaviors that I associate with my family and things like that. So when I first read it, there wasn't really a reframing because I was kind of reading it with that lens
already,
anyway, because it's written in that way and it's funny and it's so over the top. In the most wonderful ways.
It is talking about our care system, but it's more kind of talking about care in general and how we kind of treat each other and look after our families and our children and what familial structures mean and how they're different for lots of different people and how those things kind of can break down and how that affects your position within society as a whole. Join us at the Greenhouse Festival Orange Tree Theatre from the 23rd of August through to the 2nd of September for 4 wonderful shows.
Yeah, see you there.